What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today I got a really cool recipe for you. Now, everybody knows I love my Puerto Rican cooking, and there's one recipe I keep getting asked for over and over and over. So I decided to go ahead and tackle that one today. Now, this is an easy recipe, but it's a great tasting one. We're going to make pasteles today. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one. To start, we're going to prep our pork. This needs a couple of hours to marinate, so I like knocking it out right in the beginning. I'm going to take my garlic, my salt, pepper, and oregano. I'm going to work them in my pilon until they're a nice paste. Now, once you have got it to a nice paste, we're going to go ahead and put that on our pork. I'm going to add in our sour orange juice. All I did was take 1 part orange juice, 1 part lime juice, and mix that together. Then I'm going to go ahead and let this marinate for a couple of hours. For all those flavors, it's time to go ahead and cook up my filling. Now I've got Achiote oil already heating up in my pot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pork and just drop it in here and let it brown. After about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add my sofrito in. If you need a recipe, go ahead and check out the link in the description. What I do is after I make it, I freeze it so I always have it. And that's all I'm doing is putting in my frozen sofrito now. And lastly, once my sofrito's all cooked in, I'm going to add my olives. I'm going to let this cook until the pork is cooked all the way through. While our filling is simmering on the stovetop, I'm going to go ahead and start my masa. For this, I'm going to puree all the ingredients and then mix them together. You got your Yautia, your non-ripe green bananas, and a plantain. I'm going to work them in small batches in my food processor and then mix them all together when I'm done. Next, you're going to want to prep your plantain leaves. To do this, I cut mine in a 10 by 10 square. Then I go over to the stovetop and set a medium flame. And right over the flames, I'm going to take my plantain leaves and go back and forth. You'll notice they're going to get a darker green. They're becoming more pliable as you do this, which makes it easier to wrap and you don't have to worry about them cracking. Now mine's got a small hole in it, a crack already. That's okay. I've prepped some strips, which I'm just going to lay down and cover that crack. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our achiote oil and just coat this. Then we're going to go with our masa. And then lastly, a couple tablespoons of our filling. And now it's time to wrap it. And there you go. Now you're just going to want to tie this up, and it's ready for the pot. As you can see, I use a lot of string tying mine. I'm not the greatest at it, but it's okay because it works. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a pot of water to a nice boil. I'm going to go ahead and put those in for about 45 minutes to an hour. I let my pasteles boil for about 55 minutes and they came out perfect. I went ahead and unwrapped one and just take a look at that. These things are awesome. But you know, as usual, I just got to dig in and give it a try. I love these things. I know you'll love these things. So go ahead and make them, and we'll see you guys next time.